my lovies. There she is. I love her. This is just so peaceful and just the way I wanted it to get to, just exactly what I was feeling. So there is going to be a collage pack. I'm sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I have a cold, the flu. I'm not exactly sure what I've got. But there's going to be a collage pack of the vintage. I've got more vintage wallpapers. This one's in a previous one, but the rest of these, including the wallpaper shipping guide and different things like that. So those are going to be in a collage pack. And then I used my tree stencil, number stencil, the flourish stencil and background stencil for the little doohickey things up here. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward, but I just love it. And I was going for this kind of peaceful feeling kind of thing because it's really winter here, and you know, this is like my first full year of being in the winter weather kind of thing, and so it's just making me feel like I want to go inside and hibernate, and it's very gray, and it feels very reflective, and that's kind of, you know, I mean, I think winter for nature, you know, it kind of goes underground so that it can bring forth beautiful things and flowers and all that when spring comes, when it thaws. And so winter, and you know, with the new year, there's lots of resolutions and lots of reflection, I think, during this time. I know for my business, I try to get really clear on my goals for the following year and those kinds of things. It's just kind of a really introspective planning place, and with the winter being like it is right now, it really feels like that. But I was going through this book, Something More, by Sarah. I can never say her name right, but anyway, she's. I also read from her Simple Abundance book, but there were some just passages that stopped me, and I just, oh man. So I'm going to share them because that's what, you know, this relates to. She writes, I fully believe that we can alter the course of our destiny in wondrous ways when we invite into our lives the very lessons that frighten us most. Yeah, just saying it makes me like, oh my goodness. But regardless of how we choose to look at our fears and our pain, fear and pain are very closely related. Whether we have caused our own problems or are simply caught in snares of others, or whether we're blindsided by sudden crisis or have been running from fear or pain for a very long time, we are reminded that we really have only three choices. Ignore it and hope it will go away, and it won't. Try and live with it, not forever. Look for the gift within our fear and our pain and benefit from it. When we do, we emerge on the other side of life surprised by joy. And I thought, oh man alive, is that not the truth? And so that's why I've got here finding peace, finding the gifts, finding joy. Because when we dive deep and we look at our fears, and those are the things that keep us from growing. Those are the pain. And we can feel the fear, and we can be in the pain, and we can experience those things, because life just sometimes is yucky, and it hurts, and loss, and all of those things. But at some point, we can't stay there forever. We have to look into it, and we have to grow from it. We have to find the lesson. What did she say? Look for the gift within the fear or the pain. The gift. And that's really, really hard when you're in it. Oh my gosh. But that has always been for me the place that I have learned and grown the most. And so in this season of winter, holidays are really hard, especially when there's loss or anything like that. Somewhere in there, there's a gift. And I know it might be hard to hear, but I just want to encourage you to find the peace, find the gifts, because when we do that, then you'll find the joy. And we'll grow and we learn and we move out of that space. So winter is here, but spring will come soon. So my friends, today, I hope that you find a gift if you're in that place. And if you're in a place of just growing and learning, that is still, like with business, I always look at the places where I really dislike things the most, or where I struggle with, the areas that I struggle with the most, because that's what I really need to deal with. There's always fear in there. And when I deal with those and I look for the lessons, I can grow through them and move on. So there's a real message for everybody, no matter where you are. So I hope you find the peace today, you find the gifts, and you find the joy that's there. All right, my friends, I hope your Sunday is amazing, and I hope you always know that you are loved.